All right, next we have Tom Bivona, and followed by John Goldbach.
First, before we start my clock, I just want to point out I see a lot of empty seats, and my intention was to wait for everybody, but I think 6 years is a long enough wait, so I'll get started. So good morning, Presiding Officer Gregory and the members of the Suffolk County Legislature. My name is Thomas Bivona. As treasurer of the DSPBA, I was nothing I would like more than to be up here thanking you right now for ratifying a well-deserved, long overdue contract between the DSPBA and the County of Suffolk. Well, as you know, that's not the reason why we all stand here today. Here we are once again in front of you asking to do what's right for our members, your constituents. Every single one of our members are in your district. We have simply asked to be treated fairly right from the beginning, and that request still remains the same. Just want to go back in a video that I saw. It's a video interview that was for Newsday on December 20th, 2011. The county executive-elect at the time, Steve Bellone, stated that Suffolk County Police Department was dysfunctional. And he also stated, a systemic problem we have today in the county is that law enforcement is not working together. In fact, it has been driven apart. And that's one of the things that we're going to have to get fixed. Not too long after that statement and that interview, he negotiated a contract that awarded that same very dysfunctional police department 28% in raises, simultaneously violating our memorandum of agreement that the DSPBA had with the County of Suffolk. That agreement led us to remain patrolling the highways. The PBA contract was sold to this, not this exact legislature, the legislature at the time, who ratified that contract unanimously. It was sold as a cost savings, and in addition was supposed to accelerate the negotiations of a long-term contract with us, the DSPBA, both of which are yet to happen. Just want to point out some comparison of how we compare next to that exact dysfunctional union at the end of that contract. We're going to compare 10 years, an officer that has 10 years on. A Suffolk County police officer makes $139 grand. Suffolk deputy sheriff, $75,000. If you're going to look at the days worked per year, they work 232 days. We have 243. That's a difference of 11 days. If you're going to go hours worked per week, they work 35 hours. We work 40, a difference of 5, obviously. The longevity payment, their bonus, as a 10-year employee, Suffolk police officer gets $5,000. We get less than 4 times that. It's $13.75. If you're going to go by sick days, 26 sick days per year we get 13. That's a difference of 13. If you're going to add those together, we essentially work 1 month more than them and get paid a whole lot less. It just doesn't make sense to me, the justification, how you can take an officer off of the patrolling the highways and pay a higher law enforcement agent. So now you ask yourself, is any of that fair? This unfair treatment, is this bestowed upon us because we're such a smaller union and we're unable to make donations and political generosity? So here we are. In just a few short weeks, we'll enter 2016, which will mark 6 years without a contract. We are now the only police union in the county that are not current in contract, contrary to what your county executive had publicly stated on the airwaves. There's been 0 negotiations to move towards this deal, and he also claims he made tough choices necessary to balance the budget. Seems like the only choice he's made is to put this county deeper into fiscal distress by replacing lower-paid deputy sheriffs with much higher-paid officers. When are these lies going to stop? The truth is, the Bellone administration took $4 million from deputy sheriffs. What else have they taken from the general public that they have yet to uncover?
Thank you, Mr. Bivona.